So why am I making this video as an experienced divorce and family law attorney? Well, since all courts are open, if you're thinking about getting married or you're curious about the divorce or child custody trial process or anything else, go and watch what goes on. You know, one area of law that fascinates me, that I love, is constitutional law. And most people are familiar with the U.S. Constitution, right, that the Founding Fathers put together. But you may or may not know, depending upon where you live in this world, at least in the United States, nearly every state has a state constitution too. And one thing that is very important is your access to the courts. Now, under the U.S. and the Pennsylvania Constitution, I'm going to talk about that state first, all courts shall be open, right? They put that in the Constitution. Why? Why should all courts be open? Because back in England, I think they used to have these kangaroo courts where people could go to trial in this closed environment where they wouldn't let the public in. And that usually leads to some bad outcomes and people having their rights trampled on. So there are three policy bases for access to open courts. First, it fosters public confidence in fairness of the justice system, right? So if all courts are open, then the public's going to think, you know, the system's probably pretty fair. There's nothing to hide. And there's some truth to that. How would you like it if you or someone that you knew or loved was on trial for some crime, but nobody could get in? It would be a mess. Two, it aids in the public oversight of the judiciary, right? So if there's a judge who is doing things that are not in comportment with the law or procedure, if the public is there, it keeps everybody honest. That's a good thing, all right? And three, it serves as a community therapeutic valve. Community therapeutic valve. What the hell is that? It's a way for the community where these courts are located, to know that whatever it is that's being litigated or whatever laws are being enforced or whatever right they need protected is going to be protected. It's a relief valve. If there's a horrible crime that takes place or some other matter, whether criminal or civil, it gives the community that a way to decompress knowing that justice is being done. So why am I making this video as an experienced divorce and family law attorney? Well, since all courts are open, if you're thinking about getting married or you're curious about the divorce or child custody trial process or anything else, go and watch what goes on. In most places that I'm familiar with, as long as you're not disruptive, you can go and sit and watch these trials going on. And your eyes will be opened. You'll be amazed. And you'll probably think twice before you make commitments that can be very difficult to get out of. I'm a big fan of educating the public. I've even gone into elementary schools and given talks to the entire student body about their constitutional rights. And the talks are tailored to young people so they understand what the Constitution is and how it protects them against government intrusion. So if you're curious about things you might hear about around divorce and family law cases or any cases, all courts shall be open. Go. What do you have to lose? You might learn something, and you'll get educated in the process, and it might make you think about what? Getting a prenuptial agreement when you see what people have to go through when they litigate the economics of a divorce. Be careful out there. And go visit the courthouse. You have every right to see what's going on. As long as you're not disruptive and you follow the court's rules and the decorum, you dress right, hopefully. Check it out. You can thank me later.